Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning all. Let me introduce myself. My name is Novita Dia Yusartiana and my friend Tria Wulandari, Anissa Dwi Hanifa, and Fitrian Nur Aziza. On this occasion, we from Group 11 will deliver a presentation material entitled What's Wrong with Indoctrination and Brainwashing? Introduction. One of the peculiarities of philosophical writing on education is that as much space seems to be taken up exploring what education is not as examining what it is. The term indoctrination has generally speaking strong pejorative association. This has not always been the case. Until the second half of the 20th century, indoctrination was understood as no more offensive than concepts like education or teaching. Dictionaries generally define indoctrination in a neutral way, emphasizing the transmission of doctrines or beliefs. In educational and political debate, indoctrination is usually used as a derogatory term. In fact, indoctrination is usually positioned as the antithesis of the sort of educational practice considered appropriate in a modern, liberal, democratic society. For many philosophy, by far the most popular target for the charge of indoctrination is religious-based schooling. Religious instruction seems to have been since old because its critics say it contravenes two of the principal aims of education, at least in modern liberal societies. For many philosophers, religious teaching is a contradiction in terms because it necessarily involves the teaching of doctrines which can amount to little more than unfalsifiable beliefs that cannot in any way be shown to be wrong. This is the position of the British philosopher Anthony Flew, who wrote the outstanding paradigm case of indoctrination, or is the innermost and generally effective effort made to fix in the mind of children an unshakable conviction of the truth of its specific distinctive doctrine. So the argument goes they are inherently non-rational proposition which, rather than opening mind, act as stopper that control, limit, and channel thought, dissolve alternative belief, and frustrate critical thinking. The problem of indoctrination. Life would be intolerable if we did not follow at least some convention and common practice. Of course, some practice, such as those labeled as matter of etiquette, are sometimes mocked at for being rather quaint and old-fashioned. Conventions like these are hardly matter of life and death affairs, and science culture seems to manage reasonable well without them. Thank you. Next.